No, what's talking about?
What's going on, y'all? It's Cliff Mega.
And Asia.
This video, we talking about, giving donations to the vendors. Any, lectures or anything, debates that you go to. Me and wife was talking about we should get into a habit that, of giving a dollar donation to the vendors that's there, because, we keep it real. Me and my wife, we used to go to lectures whatsoever or debates, and you're not gonna give to everybody because you're only gonna buy from the people the stuff that you like. So if we got into a habit that you'd like, what, we took like maybe $30-$40 in singles or something, or $20 in singles, and we gave $1 to everybody. Listen, here's a donation to you. Everybody will feel good, like they could go home and like they made some money whatsoever, because like I said, at the end of the day, everybody's not gonna be into like buying from everybody there. It's like, but how many vendors they usually be there?
Probably 30 vendors or more, depending on how big the event is. Like, certain people might not want to buy that little stupid bracelet.
That bracelet is hot. That's a bracelet with a dial on it. She's talking about my bracelet. Yeah, but anyway, I had like a friend that, he's a vendor usually at these events, and, me and him was talking. He was like pissed at how he's like, my own people won't support me. And then I was hearing about, I'm not saying it's true, I was hearing, what's her name, Melanin Sutek, that she was complaining. I'm not sure. Like I said, I heard. I haven't seen no video of her complaining, but...
I wasn't say no names.
Oh, snap. What? Yo, it's already out there. I'm sorry, but she was selling
It doesn't matter, but the fact of the matter is she was upset of the fact that she didn't get anybody to support her. She didn't get the melanated people to support her. She felt like she got more support from people of other races.
Yeah, and that's the problem we need to fix. We need to put something in that when you go there, we need to donate to everybody.
What people be like, I don't want no damn dollar.
Well, you're a fool if you don't want if you don't want free money. You're a fool, and you got to look at the the science behind it. Like, if every time I'm going in there, like you said, it's like 30. So that, wow, if I'm going in there, this is me. If I'm going, you said it's 30 vendors, and I give $30, man, I ain't buying nothing there, to be honest. Because I just gave $1 to each vendor. But imagine I'm giving $1 and 50 other people or 20 other people giving $1. Yo, that's a good look for the vendors right there.
Right. So each vendor, depending on how many people come, and if everybody donate $1, and if there's 100 people there, each vendor can at least make $100. And so that's a donation.
A donation.
So you can keep your merchandise and sell it again another time.
Yep.
And for the people that like your stuff, they're gonna buy your merchandise. But you got to understand that it's all about supply and demand too, number one. And then with business, it's about you making the consumer feel like they need this. That's what come on, that's what the system is about. You got to learn from the system.
Yep.
The system is about you convincing people that they need this. You can't just make something, create something, and think that everybody's gonna support it. That's just not life. That's just not business. See, I feel like our melanated people lack the business sense when it comes to creating businesses and sustaining successful businesses. And I'm not like Warren Buffett or Steve Jobs, but I sure do research them, and I see how they run their businesses. And a lot of times you just need to emulate people, like even Marcus Garvey and stuff like that. I mean, emulate the business aspect, because it's more than just creating something and expecting somebody to buy from you. It's about, it's about you marketing that thing. You have to market it. You have to sell it to people. Like my husband says, sell yourself.
Yeah.
It's like selling yourself. And not in a bad way. I'm not talking about like, you know what I mean, family.
Yeah, but yeah, like I said too, it's mainly like I said, one of my people's that he's a vendor, and he he's mad the same way. So when I heard about the same thing with the sister, she's not the only one that goes through it, because even one of my people's the same thing. Like, he just gets pissed, you know, you trying hard and you like, damn, you know, I just need a little help from my people. So I'm like, you know, we putting this video out there. I do this. I'm not just telling y'all to do it. Like, I've been in the practice of donating,
yeah, he
like
is.
a little something.
Definitely.
And usually people will tell me they want more.
Yeah.
And I just laugh and I'm like, no, you're good with that $1 or $2. But I in that practice, even my wife, when she did the video Happy Natural on day, when she went out there, and I told her, I said, yo, you should have took some money to give out to the vendors, like, you know, always.
And he's right. I should have took more money.
Yeah.
But I always support Black businesses. I always circulate money. I did buy a couple things from the vendors. It's just that he feels that we should, even if we didn't, you know, want the different things from the vendors, we should donate.
Yep.
To them, and I agree on that. So I'm going to make sure that at least I don't, you know, I bring enough money where I can donate to the vendors. But what if it's like 100, 200 vendors? You can't get around to everybody.
Well, vendors, that's when we was talking about have a PayPal system set up. Like I said, family, if y'all can push this video around to everybody so that we could get a system started that the people could have a PayPal set up that they get $1 donation. And I want this to go like big so that we get into the habit of giving to each other and stuff.
Yeah.
So, because
that's baby steps, right, baby?
Yeah, if we make this, if we keep doing this, it'll lead to something, and then who knows, more people be like, yo, I could start doing a vendor. I quit my job and, you know, start doing a vendor. I know that I got the support of my people, and that's what we need. So like I said, support these vendors, give them a donation, bring money specifically just to donate to them and stuff, you know, show them that love, whatever. And like I said, showing that love nowadays, especially within this system, is with your money and stuff, or your time, but usually a lot it goes with your money. So definitely, like I said, you know, push this video up out there if y'all can whatsoever, and more people needs to hear it, because since nobody never said it whatsoever, and people are like, yeah, support the vendors, but like I said again, I'm going there, I don't like a lot of the stuff. And it's not that I don't like it, it's just something I'm not into. I'm not into a lot of stuff. I'm just into food. I don't care about the clothes and all that different things, but I do have the principle to donate. So let's try to get into that habit of giving to one another and stuff.
Yeah, and like for vendors, have access to like a PayPal swiper.
Yep.
PayPal gives you a free one. They send it to you for free, and they do charge you a percentage of your transactions. But at least it's you're not leaving it open for somebody else to get your money. Yep. Because you want to have access to all the customers, not just the ones that have cash. You want access to the ones that don't have cash either.
That's us. We don't like having cash.
Yeah, so the PayPal, there's a Square, there's a lot of different businesses, merchant businesses that will give you the little swiper that you could put on attached to your phone or your iPad mini, and people could swipe and just donate $1 to you or $2 to you, because they, you know, they just want to support you, and that $2 and stuff can add up to get you maybe making, you know, more of your product or something, or making your business better. And just be appreciative, even if it's a little bit of money, because a little bit can go a long way, especially when you have a community backing you. So if you always going into an event knowing that it's enough of us to get around to all the vendors, at least the vendors will come back home to some kind of money, like my husband was saying, right? Yeah,
it's like I said, it's about applying the knowledge. It's the same thing when you go into a restaurant. You gonna they have a thing that they'll take the tip out of the money whatsoever now.
Yeah, they take the gratuity out.
Yeah, so we gotta do it the same way, like how I know a lot of us be going out to them restaurants and stuff whatsoever.
And not leaving tips and running out. No.
You can't leave. They're gonna get their money because, like you said, it's
now they add it. Now they add the gratuity.
Yep. So we gotta do our own little system whatsoever. So anyway, y'all, like I said, you know, push this up out there, and we hope that, you know, this spreads and that people get into that of donating.
Yeah, circulate the money, because when you circulate it, does come back to you too, because one day you'll be that vendor.
Yep.
Put it in your heart and soul into something, and then not getting recognized, and you feel like you don't have the support of your family and your community.
Yep.
All right.
Anyway, all right, y'all. You know, subscribe, comment. Peace and love to all y'all out there. Later.
Later.